Hello to everybody. Some of you already know me, some of you already know Voxel, but however, I will tell you a little bit about the company and then about this new investment, which is fully ongoing right now. Okay, how it is moving? With arrow, yeah? Okay. So the Voxel Group is composed of several companies, each of which is specializing in something different. The main core is done by Voxel, which is doing the diagnostic imaging in most basic modalities like computed tomography, magnetic resonance imaging, positron emission tomography, and also some other modalities. Also, Voxel was first to start the production of radiopharmaceuticals. Right now, Voxel is running two centers, which is the first one in Krakow, and the second one is here in Warsaw on the other side of this corridor. So, right now, we are going into creation of new campus, which will consist also with radiopharmaceutical production center. And this will be located in Katowice. This radiopharmaceutical production center is already constructed and is in the process of launch now. I expect that process validation of first radiopharmaceutical will be ended by the end of this year. And we have quite nice configuration of this site, just because we have the newest GE cyclotron PET trace with the highest output, and also with solid target elements. So we are able not only to produce the fluorine, but also the metallizer. So, which is something we are focusing from the start of work in radiopharmacy. That is basically from the year 2011. Oops. One moment. Here are some numbers which is showing what we have. Why I'm showing it? Just because the idea of my speech to you is just to present Voxel as a very good candidate for projects of clinical trials. Just we have around 40% of the diagnostic imaging market in Poland, and as you see, quite substantial number of patients flowing through our organization. And this is what we are capable to do. We were producing carbon-11 radiopharmaceuticals in the past, but right now it makes no practical sense for us. So we have completely abandoned this isotope. And what we are doing on regular basis is fluorine and gallium, and from time to time the copper and zirconium. We are producing zirconium for Institute of Oncology in Gliwice. We have also entered the contract manufacturing business, both on regular basis and in clinical trials. We have all infrastructure to become the organization for clinical trials, including the company which is specializing for the software used in clinical trials. So we are marketing authorization holder for a couple of radiopharmaceuticals indicated there, which is FDG, which is fluorocholine, which is sodium fluoride, and which is gallium. We are also contract manufacturing of radiolumine, which is fluorine PSMA. Now, this is the slide which is showing the concept of this center, out of which only this building, which is this one, is already constructed. The next one will be constructed later. No, just a sec. No, this one is constructed. These two will be built during next 2 years. And the entire complex is very well located in Katowice, just let's say 300 meters or 400 meters from the A4 road. And we have this time quite substantial amount of space there. So the concept can evolve in the future. We are not the prisoners of existing situation. Here is the base floor plan of this new radiopharmaceutical center, which is very innovative in the construction of the building. Both the bunker of the cyclotron is made completely new way. We've never seen it in Europe like that. And it is our design. And we use the very non-typical material for construction of the building, which is so-called CLT. This is a kind of glued layered wood, which is very light, fireproof, and funny story, not activated. So, except for this belt of the building where the concrete was really needed, the rest of the building is made of wood. The building is equipped with renewable energy sources. The whole roof is covered with photo panels. So basically, we will be producing up to half of the daily consumption of the energy. And this type of factory is unfortunately very greedy for energy. The biggest consumer of the energy in such a building is, of course, ventilation system. Okay. The other two buildings is our office, main office, the headquarters building for the group, and a small hospital, but which will be equipped in the most modern imaging technology, both in PET and magnetic resonance. And there will be a genetics lab there. There will be normal analytical lab there. And I believe one combination as a small hospital. And this hospital is planned to be built in 2027. Right now in the building we have already constructed, we will have the total area of almost 2,000 square meters. The clean labs of 250,000 square meters. And we're gonna have a very well-equipped and well-organized microbiology lab there, which we are going also to make as a service provider for the other players. There will be 4 hot labs equipped with the commercial equipment and with TRASIS and General Electric synthesizers. The labs are designed both for terminal sterilization production and aseptic production. Our radiopharmaceuticals are terminally sterilized. We have also quite substantial amount of analytical equipment. As I told you, this is very well located. It's very close to 2 major airports. It's in the intersection of two autobahns, two motorways, and we have our own transport fleet. We have quite long, because it's 15 years already, tradition of being compliant with the GMP and atomic law. Well, basically, this has been already described. We have been starting, I mean, the daughter company of Voxel, which is called Altair, as a software house. And therefore, we have full software solutions needed for this scientific activity. So we are offering to the entire community following models of cooperation. Subcontractor of scientific grants, this is the simplest possible and also very frequently exercised by us model. We have a separate department in the company which is handling these cooperations. And what we are going to market more in the future, particularly once we gonna have this clinical center, is to become the industry partner for big European plants. transborder consortia, and so on and so forth. Because we're gonna have something really valuable to offer. Of course, what we are already in is the contract manufacturer of radiopharmaceuticals for clinical trials. We are also offering performing of the examinations which are on for pharmaceuticals, regular pharmaceuticals registry, for evaluation of some other medicinal products. We have been also a training center for radiopharmacy and nuclear medicine, which are the services we are still offering. And we are delivering the isotopes on demand. Of course, we have quite important resources. This is only for Kraków and Katowice Center. So I'm awaiting for your questions, and I am also inviting a discussion after the session. Thank you very much.